Are you using the new social media app, Threads? Will it beat Twitter in a social media war? Here's your opinion, shared live with the Brew.
Alright, Joel, so everybody's all about this new Threads app, the whole Twitter counterpart. So what do you think? You in on this deal or what?
So the day that Threads came out, I dipped out of Twitter, right? And I think a lot of people did. If you looked at the metrics, like it was like 100 million people did that. A lot of people migrated from Twitter. Most people migrated from Twitter. Some people didn't even have Twitter and just kind of went over there anyway. But the interest has dipped a little bit over time. I think they need a couple tweaks, but I'm all in on Threads. So when they took it over, I haven't checked Twitter since then, and that was like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. It was a while ago, but I haven't even logged on to check it. I deleted the app off my phone. Elon Musk, he's a everybody that endorses him, supports him, and everyone that buys a blue check. You can all kiss my fucking asshole.
Ooh, the vulgar expletives. Man, you are fired up on this one.
Yep. You're contributing to the death of free speech. So, yeah, everything I just said applies to you.
Understandable. The two issues I have with Threads, so obviously I went over there. The one thing I am going to say first off is it's not quite, I know they rushed it to get it to service for people to use, but it doesn't have all the like use and function yet. So it's not as easy to like schedule a tweet. You can't do like all the crazy stuff that people are doing now. But it is, company-wise, considering who's using it and what's designed behind it, it operates like Instagram. So I'm getting served things from other people's feeds, not mine or everything I follow. So it's still like the organization of it's just like Instagram where it's all over the place. So I don't like that because I want to see your posts first. I follow you, I have yours favorited. I don't necessarily want to see somebody that I'm not following, don't care about, especially when they're not talking about something that I'm interested in. And, there's no chat yet, so it has a little bit of ways to go feature-wise.
Yeah, I posted something on Threads about this too. I totally agree with you. They've got to expand on the simple features without going full Twitter.
Yeah, because you can't even do live video on there yet. Basic, simple things like that. And again, I know they rushed it to try to get it done and definitely to go up against Elon. Now, I'm still using Twitter. I haven't taken my Twitter down. I'm still on Twitter. And that's because, A, for part of this show, to make sure some people who didn't go over to Threads so we can still interact and talk. But B, also, the thing I'm finding now is I put a tweet out, I'm putting it on Twitter, I'm copying pasting it over on Threads, and even other places too. So now it's like one more thing I got to check. It's a little overwhelming. I'm curious to see who's going to win or whatever. Because just like you said, the popularity seems to have fallen off a little bit. But I don't know. As Elon keeps screwing things up with Twitter and losing more and more money and just really pissing people off, this is like the one actual social media platform that can give him a run for his money.
Yeah, and I think it was good I can't believe anyone is ever defending Mark Zuckerberg because he's a weirdo robot. But it's like, Elon has lost more than half of his value just buying Twitter and ruining it. It's like, why did you do that? You didn't have to mess anybody's life up, and you made it 1,000 times worse. So Threads does need to expand. They need a trending topic. They need a timeline that is linear, where you can follow people instead of just random things. But we're also really early on. I joined Twitter in 2009. I didn't really use it until 2012. So, Threads is 2023. They need to make some tweaks to it. There's no question. You and I both agree on that.
I think they will. I think they're listening to their users, and they know they have a chance to actually make a go of this. The one social media platform actually can do it. So it'll be curious to see where this ends up and how this conversation will be different in a year from now.
Yeah, I think it'll be different. If it survives, it will be different.
If it survives, that's the thing. It's got to make money. As you know, everything in this world doesn't make money. It's not going to stick around.
Right. And that money, because it's social media, comes off advertisements, which is one thing Elon Musk never understood.
But it's also owned by Meta too, so give it a moment. It's going to be full of ads. It's not quite there yet, but it will. You'll be getting served tons of ads and promoted tweets and stuff like that.
You're likely right. I hope you're wrong, but you're likely right.
Everything's all about ads now. Bombardment of ads. But that's the way it is. But our viewers have a different opinion on this one. It's actually kind of both ways in this one. So are you guys using the new Threads app? Let's find out what you think. Because Hound Daddy says, no, just look at the data stole from all you at sign up. It's worse than Cambridge Analytics. Run far away from Zuckerberg. And Hound Daddy, just for note, posted that on the Post app, another social media platform. BC the Man says Threads serves no purpose other than as an irritant to Elon Musk and a megaphone for a certain brand of politics. Twitter still needs a lot of work. Whether it happens or not remains to be seen, but Instagram is still showing me ads for businesses in locations I've never been. Pass. And he sends 4 photos of different things he's been served ads for. And Starman says...
That's a kind of dumbass answer.
Starman says, I haven't tried it yet. I really don't think I can handle another social media. It is true, it is another social media, like I brought that up earlier. So, okay, I think these are valid points so far.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, you have to recreate your brand. You have to start from scratch. That's the thing that people don't really want to do. But I think because of the Meta brand, they kind of had something more. They could dip their foot in the water a little bit. Whereas, like, when Elon took over Twitter and ruined it in 2022, a lot of people went to Blue Sky or Mastodon, but those never took off because they just didn't quite have that big name branding, whereas Threads does because it's Meta. It's the same as Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, let me tell you about Mastodon too. I signed up for Mastodon and I was copying my Captionist and Spin to Win game show on there, and I got banned from Mastodon because they said I was spam, I was fake, it was a fraud, it was a scheme. And I have a real game show here on YouTube. Every other social media platform approved it, and the thing is, when Mastodon nailed me, they nailed me like 3 times, like bang, 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 at 3 o'clock in the morning, like for something I'd posted weeks before. So, and I appealed it, and they're like, nope, you're a scam. I'm like, not a scam, I'm a real person. Go after the bots. But
and you're like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, like, all right, bye, Mastodon. Nobody's even interacting with me on Mastodon anyhow. You have like 1/1000th of everybody else, so fine, take your social media platform then, if you want to be posh about it, then go ahead. So yeah, no Mastodon for me, and I'm permanently banned, so there'll never be a Jersey Joe 50 on there again. So,
yeah, the other ones flamed out real quick. They didn't have a foundation, but Threads does have a foundation. They have an opportunity to make a change, especially given that they had 100 million people sign up immediately. That's a lot. That's almost a quarter of the United States. You can definitely make an impact with that amount of people.
People are mad when you have that many signing up that quickly. That should tell you something right now from a marketing and just a professional standpoint that, okay, I've really ticked off my core audience when they're jumping ship like that.
Right, I agree.
And one final comment comes from Rock for Guitar, and he says, they both suck, ruin the world. No, I don't think social media has ruined the world. I know some people are anti-social media. Then fine, you know what? Type an old-fashioned letter on a typewriter and send it that way then.
That was a little salty, but I kind of like it.
And here comes the crazy thing. So we got a poll, as always. I put a poll out there, and I put it out on Twitter asking if you're going to use the Threads app. So what did people say on Twitter? Well, what do you think they said, Joe? 83% of them said no, they're not using the Threads social media app. 17% said they are. Again, this poll was out on Twitter. And you can't do polls yet out on Threads, so you know what? I couldn't even do it out there if I wanted to try. There we go.
Another example of why they need to make a couple of tweaks. They need to expand on those simple features.
Yeah, and they will. I'm sure they will. But all right, so interesting. So people on Twitter aren't really using Threads, so they say. But it's kind of funny because when I go out on Threads, I see like the same accounts duplicated that I follow on Twitter, so I know they're there too. It's not like they're not following on Threads because they're there.
Right. A lot of people have migrated over, and a lot of people are just dipping their toes in the water to see, is this something I like? Is it something that's going to engage me? Is this going to become my center of attention the way that Twitter has over the years, even though it was built on the opposite of what dipshit is doing now?
Well, no matter what social media platform you're on, always click that like, subscribe button here on YouTube, Jersey Joe 50, because we got 4 big shows and lots of fun waiting for you every week. And sometimes it's comedy, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's technology, travel, but we're always here. And we try to have a good conversation here, and you're part of it each and every week. We thank you for that. And yeah, we're on Threads too, both of us.
Follow us on Threads! You could actually replace my Twitter logo on the show with Threads right now.
Oh geez! Now I got to put all these like social media logos now in the bottom corner. I got to work on the graphics.
I know.
Like there's not even room. It's just a buffet of logos now is what we got. All right.
Just like everything in the United States.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, whatever social media platform you're on, we hope to see you there. Jersey Joe, I and you saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I hope.
There's more fun streaming now as Kicking Back with Jersey Joe has 25 rapid casino fun facts.